Let us start lesson number 6, that is chemical kinetics. Okay, so let us see first what is mean by chemical kinetics. See, kinetics means what? Rate or speed. Okay, kinetics means what? Speed. So chemical kinetics is a branch of science, or it is a branch of chemistry, we can say, that deals with the rate of chemical reaction and the factors those affect them. Okay, that means how speedily the chemical reaction takes place. What is the speed? What is the rate of chemical reaction? Okay, and what are the factors that affect the rate of chemical reactions? The factors which speed up the rate of reaction or which decreases the rate of reactions. Okay, so these are the factors which affect the rate of chemical reaction. It is called as chemical kinetics, study of rate of reactions and study of the factors which affect the rate of reaction. Understand? Now, we have studied general idea of chemical reaction. We know what are chemical reactions. Reactants are there and reactants are converted into product. This is a simple, in simple way we can say this is a chemical reaction. Okay. Now reactants are converted into products. Means what happens exactly? See here, A is converted into B. Okay, that means the concentration of A decreases or A is consumed. Understand? A consume होता है जब जाके B form होता है. So chemical reaction means what? The process in which reactants are consumed and products are formed. Understand? This is chemical reaction. Okay, now why we need to study the chemical kinetics, or what is the reason behind study of rate of chemical reaction? There are two reasons. First reason is the study of reaction rate help us to predict how rapidly the reaction approaches equilibrium state. You know what is meant by equilibrium. Okay, so rate of reaction help us to predict the speed or the how rapidly the reaction approaches equilibrium. This is first thing. Then second thing is rate of reaction gives us information on the mechanism of chemical reaction. Understand? So there are two reason, or there are two things for which we study the chemical kinetics. First is to study the chemical equilibrium. Understand? And secondly, to study the mechanism of chemical reaction. Okay. Now let us see what is mean by rate of a chemical reaction. So see here, rate of reaction. The rate of reaction describes how rapidly the reactants are consumed and products are formed. Understand? The speed, okay, the speed at which reactants are consumed and product is formed is called as rate of reaction. Okay, now what is mean by average rate of chemical reaction? Okay, we have studied that in chemical reaction reactants are consumed and products are formed. Okay, what does it mean? The concentration of reactant decreases and concentration of product increases. Okay, the average rate of a reaction can be described by knowing change in concentration of reactant. Reactants are consumed, that means concentration of reactant will decrease, and products are formed, that means concentration of product will increase. Okay, so the average rate of reaction is equal to, or it can be given by change in concentration of reactant or product divided by time interval over which the changes occur. Okay, so it is the ratio of change in concentration of reactant or product to change in time. Okay, so average rate can be given by using a formula reaction. So average rate is equal to change in concentration of species. Species means what? Reactant or product. Okay, so change in concentration of reactant or product divided by change in time, in that particular period of time, how the concentration of reactant or product changes. That is called as average rate. It can be represented by using symbols delta C. Delta C means what? Change in concentration. C for concentration. Change in concentration of reactant or product divided by delta T. Delta T means what? T for time. So delta T is change in time. So average rate is equal to delta C upon delta T. Okay. Now let us write this average rate for a simple example of reaction. Suppose A gives us B. Okay, simple reaction A to B. Now for this reaction we have to write rate of average rate. We have to write average rate. So this is the reaction in which A is reactant, right? And B is product. Okay, so during the course of reaction, reactant will be consumed and product will be formed. Okay, that means concentration of reactant will decrease, understand, and concentration of product will increase. Okay, so let us write average rate for consumption of A and average rate of formation of B. So see here, average rate of consumption of A. Okay, so what is the formula? Delta C divided by delta A. Okay, so change in concentration of, here we are writing for A. What is A? A is reactant. So what we will write? Change in concentration of A. So that is delta square bracket A. Okay, see, whenever we write any spaces inside the square bracket, okay, in chemical kinetics especially, that time it means concentration of A. Understand? So what we can say, it is change in concentration of reactant A divided by delta T divided by change in time. Okay, now see here, A is going to consume, that means concentration of A is going to decrease. Understand? So here we will show negative sign. Negative means what? There is decrease in concentration. Okay, now average rate of, sorry, it is formation of product, it is formation, average rate of formation of B. B is product. Okay, now product is going to form, that means concentration of B is going to increase. Okay, so that can be written as change in concentration of B divided by change in time. And as the concentration of B is going to increase, here we will show positive sign or no sign. No sign means what? Positive sign. But here when we are writing average rate for consumption of reactant A, that time we will show negative sign because it is going to decrease, and here it is no sign, or we can say positive sign. That means concentration of product is going to increase, product is forming. ओके, धीरे 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 इसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कम होते जाएगा, ये कंज्यूम होते जाएगा, खत्म होते जाएगा, और धीरे 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 क्या हो जाएगा, प्रोडक्ट जो है वो फॉर्म होते जाएगा. दैट मीन्स कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट विल इंक्रीज एंड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ रिएक्टेंट विल डिक्रीज, एंड दैट्स वाई दीज आर द एवरेज रेट्स ऑफ कंजप्शन ऑफ ए and average rate for the formation of B. Okay, now the rate at which reactant is consumed, at the same rate product is also formed. That means the average rate of consumption of A is equal to average rate of formation of B. जिस रेट से A कंज्यूम होगा उसी रेट से B फॉर्म होते जाएगा. जैसे जैसे ये कंज्यूम होते जाएगा वैसे वैसे ये फॉर्म होते जाएगा. सो rate of consumption of reactant is equal to rate of formation of product. Understand? So here we have written average rate for consumption of A and average rate of formation of B. Now let us write average rate of this overall reaction. Understand? So let us write that. So therefore average rate of reaction is equal to, let us write average rate of consumption of A. So that is negative delta concentration of A delta T. Okay, consumption of A is equal to rate of formation of B. That means delta concentration B, change in concentration of B divided by change in time. Understand? So this is the average rate of reaction. Okay, rate of consumption of A is equal to rate of consumption of B. Both the processes happens at same rate. Okay, and this is called as average rate of reaction. Okay, the rate of reaction represents decrease in concentration of reactant per unit time or increase in concentration of product per unit time. Okay, now what are the dimensions of the rate of reaction? Okay, so let us write it. Dimensions means what? We can say unit. Okay, now this is concentration by time. Okay, so concentration is given. What is the unit of concentration? Concentration is given by mole per dm cube. Okay, mole per dm cube. And what is unit of time? Here in this case, time is taken in seconds. Understand? So mole per dm cube by second. So dimension of rate of reaction is given by mole per dm cube per second. Understand? It is in denominator. When we will take a second in numerator, it will become second inverse. Okay. So dimension of rate of reaction is equal to mole per dm cube per second. Understand? So this was about average rate of chemical reaction. Understand? Now let us see instantaneous rate of reaction, chemical reaction. Okay. So let us see what it is. It means that immediately after the reaction is begin. Okay, for that particular time, for very short time, immediately after the reaction has begun, what is the rate of reaction? That is called as instantaneous rate of a chemical reaction. Okay, to study this, let us see two graphs are shown. Okay, determination of instantaneous rate. Okay, in first graph you can see reactant concentration, how the concentration of reactant decreases. Okay, now you can see here on y axis they have given concentration of reactant, and here on x axis they have given time. Okay, so as the reaction starts or begins, okay, so from here you can see as the time passes, the concentration of reactant decreases. Okay, at the beginning concentration was at this point. After some time concentration is lowered. Again after some time concentration is lowered. Again after some time concentration is decreased. Okay, and here reactant is consumed completely. Okay, then in this figure you can see on y axis concentration of product is shown, and on x axis time is shown. Okay, so during reaction, as we know, concentration of product increases with time. So at the beginning concentration of product is very low. Now after some time concentration increases, again after some time it increases, again after some time increases, and product formation is complete over here. Okay, so here you can see how reactant is consumed and how product is formed. Okay, now you can see in both the figure, at the beginning the change in concentration is fast. Okay, you can see here concentration of reactant is lowered at faster rate. Okay, and here concentration of product is increased at fast rate. At the beginning the process is fast, and then you can see it has become slow. यहाँ पे देखो जैसे means increase is shown. Okay, this line is going in upward direction, but here you can see it is almost, means it is not going up. Understand? That means here it is here the process is slow. Okay, increase in concentration is slow, and here decrease in concentration is slow as compared to the beginning. Okay, so what we can say, the changes in concentration are relatively fast at the beginning, which later becomes slow. Okay, now here you can see when tangent is drawn. Okay, tangent is drawn. Now this is the point. Okay, a tangent drawn to the curve at time t1. This is your time t1. Okay, and this time t1 gives the rate of reaction, and this is called as instantaneous rate of reaction at time t. Okay, here also you can see when tangent is drawn, and this is time t. So this gives the instantaneous rate of consumption of formation of product. or instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay, and instantaneous rate is given by D instead of delta. So let us write that. So let us write instantaneous rate for a reaction. Same reaction I have taken, A to B. Okay, so let us write rate of consumption of A at any time t. So rate of consumption of A at any time t is given by the concentration of A divided by dt. Okay, so for instantaneous rate we use D instead of delta. Okay, for average rate of reaction we use delta C upon delta T, but here what we use, dC, or the concentration of A divided by dt. Okay, so here we use D for instantaneous rate, and for formation of B, but here consumption of A is there, so here also negative sign because concentration is going to decrease. Understand? And same way we can write for B, as the product is going to form, concentration will increase, so here we will not write negative sign. Understand? And these are the instantaneous rates for consumption of A and formation of B. Now let us write rate of reaction, overall rate of reaction at time t. Okay, so in same way, minus D concentration of A divided by dt is equal to D concentration of B divided by dt. Understand? So this is instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay, now when there is a simple reaction of this kind, means 1 mole of A is consumed, okay, or 1 mole of A, reactant A is reacted or consumed, and 1 mole of product B is formed. Okay, that time it is simple to write the rate of reaction, average rate of reaction or instantaneous rate of reaction. But when there are some coefficients, suppose 3A gives us 2B, means 3 mole of A gives us 2 mole of B. That time how to write the rate of reaction? So let us see that. Say this reaction. Okay, you can see here A plus 3B gives us 2C. Okay, number of moles of A, nothing is written, means 1 mole is there. So 1 mole of reactant A is treated or is reacted with 3 moles of reactant B, which will give us 2 moles of reactant C. Now in this case, how to write the rate of reaction? That we have to see, average rate of or instantaneous rate of reaction. Okay, now let us write A and B are reactant. That means they are going to, concentration is going to decrease. They are going to consume. Understand? So let us write the rate of consumption of A. We know how to write. We have to give negative sign. D concentration of A divided by dt. Then consumption of B. Just forget about coefficient or moles first. Okay. So let us write for consumption of B. Here also negative sign because B is also reactant. It is also going to consume. That means concentration of B is also going to decrease. So we will write minus D concentration of B divided by dt. Okay. Then C is product. So concentration is going to increase. So dC divided by dt. Now let us see what we have to do with the coefficients or moles. Here 1 is the coefficient, so no need to worry about it. But here coefficient or number of moles of B are 3. So which can be written as 1 upon 3. Understand? 1 upon 3 the concentration of B upon dt. Understand? This negative sign will remain as it is. Then how many moles of product are formed? 2 moles of product are formed. So we have to write 1 upon 2. Understand? See the number of moles. Here number of moles are 3. So while writing the rate of reaction, we have to take reciprocal of 3. Okay. What is the reciprocal of 3? 1 upon 3. Reciprocal of 2, 1 upon 2. So similarly, Here also reciprocal of 2 is 1 upon 2. Understand? In this way we can write the rate of reaction. Okay? Negative or minus dA upon dt is equal to minus 1 upon 3 dB upon dt is equal to 1 upon 2 dC upon dt. This is the rate of reaction of this reaction. Understand? Rate of reaction for this given reaction. Understand? Let us see one example they have given in your textbook. One reaction they have given. So the reaction is 2N2O gaseous gives us 4NO2 gaseous plus O2 gaseous. We have to write the expression of rate of reaction in this way. Okay. Now see, this is reactant. Okay, and these two are products. How many moles of reactants? 2 moles of reactant. Here number of moles of NO2 are 4. Number of moles of oxygen are 1 only. Okay, so let us write the equation for this reaction, rate of reaction for this given reaction. Now NO2 is reactant, it is going to consume. Okay, so it is N2, I told NO2, it is N2O, okay, divided by dt. Then here these two are products, so dNO2 upon dt, then dO2 upon dt. Okay, now let us see number of moles of N2O, 2 are there. Okay, so let us take the reciprocal of 2, it is 1 upon 2. Okay, now as it is reactant, it is going to consume, so let us write negative sign. Okay, is equal to, these two are products, so they are positive, concentration is going to increase. Now number of moles of NO2 are 4. Let us take the reciprocal 1 upon 4. Here only one product is there, so is equal to, so it will remain as it is. Understand? So in this way we can write the rate of any reaction. Okay.